Hello, America. Welcome to another presentation of Under the Mackroscope. Today, I want us to take a look at lawlessness, particularly in America. Lawlessness is a deadly poison that will kill any and everything in its path. It is certain that it is definitely killing America, and much of the poison is being dispensed by the very people who are charged with making sure that the laws of our nation are adhered to without fail. Today, it is as though we are living in a time when the marshal and the judge only came to town once every 2 or 3 months. People just did whatever they felt like doing with impunity, and the weak and the vulnerable had no say in anything and were deathly afraid to even think about challenging anything that the heartless dogs were doing. Decent people were being raped of their personhood, and there didn't seem to be just one hero in sight. If you have been paying attention, what happened back in the 1800s is very much the standard for 2022. We see lawlessness at its worst all over the country, especially in places that are occupied by people who were voted into positions to serve the people of our nation. I suppose one could say that we are truly being served on a silver platter to the highest bidder. Politics has destroyed much of the integrity of our justice system, if you can actually call it justice. People who openly engage in felonious activity get to choose whether or not they want to appear before a congressional committee to be questioned about their despicable behaviors. A good example of this putrid arrogance is displayed in the responses from some of the people who have been summoned by the January 6th committee because they are believed to be connected to the January 6, 2021 insurrection. They seem to be saying, in essence, oh, I'll think about it. We saw and heard what happened on January 6th. And some of the things that we did not witness in real time have been duly documented and released. Yet, there are people, especially some elected officials in our own government, who have declared that these traitors have done nothing wrong. They are saying that the January 6th investigating committee is nothing but a partisan witch hunt. There have been numerous comparisons regarding what might have happened if the insurgents had been Black. Let me help you out with your dilemma. First of all, much of the construction of the Capitol was done by Black slaves. It would have been a horrible slap in the faces of our ancestors to go in and tear up what they labored so hard to build. Such an act is beneath our integrity. Yes, there were riots on the part of Black Americans during the height of the civil rights movement, but those were proper civil protests on the part of people who were being denied basic human rights after we helped to build this country. Those activities were not based on deliberate sadistic lies, as was the January 6th insurrection. We were in Washington in large numbers, over 250,000 at the March on Washington, and close to 2 million at the Million Man March. All we needed the police to do was to assist us in traffic control and parking. Given all that has been reviewed, and discussed ad nauseum, the only remaining looming, dooming, and if you will, entombing question that is screaming to be answered is this: is there enough integrity in the United States government to bring every felon who is responsible for the January 6th insurrection to justice? If not, as so many in Congress have already demonstrated, then don't waste any more time. Shut down the January 6th committee and start flying the Russian flag over our Capitol. Just another Mackian observation. Thanks for listening. Follow me on Facebook at Under the Mackroscope. You may also follow me on YouTube at Mackray, MackMcrae. Please subscribe. And if you wish, you can make a contribution of your choosing by using the application on the screen. See you next time. And remember, under the macroscope, we take a closer look.